I'm going live for AEW Maximum Carnage Dynamite. And the reason why it's about 22 minutes after it is because 23 minutes now is because I just came back from Walgreens for my prescriptions. But here we go. And I also found out that me showing you guys the the actual footage is copyright. So I am I'm just going to so you're just gonna listen to it. Hold on, let me go. What's up, SWA? 2X. Oh, hey, Double A, how you doing? No, I can't. I have work. Hopefully, I could quit. I wanted to, but maybe I can. MJF versus Bandito. Bandito wins. He is the first ever Ring of Honor and AEW champion. Chris Statlander and the Babes of Wrath versus the Triangle of Madness. We have Kenny Omega returns. An 8-man tag. Young Bucks. Oh no, 4-way tornado tag. Never mind. Oh yeah, Darby Allin versus Pac. Who thinks Pac looks like the guy from Narnia? The satyr.
Time and attention are tricky commodities. See, there's never quite enough to deal with fools and their foolishness.
Not really. Just a couple of old Jax figures from the late '90s. Well, 2001, I think.
But I represent your foolishness. You see, tonight I need to prepare myself along with the ops for an upcoming championship match. Our trio's titles must be defended. So what do I do with a man like you? So I'm back to old West for a little inspiration. You see, I put out a bounty, and the bounty's been posted. And now a vengeful hunter.
Oh.
Hey man! I got my first taste of you 3 years ago. And you beat my ass like I stole something. But today I still am back. I'm a different man, Hangman.
I really care for Street Fighter. I'm just a regular wrestler guy. I'm probably not gonna get it.
And tonight, I cash in. There's certainly a lot of sharks circling.
You know, no, no. We just saw the bounty hunter Brian Keith. Um, but no Chris Jericho. Maybe that's a sign that he's coming back to WWE. Well, we all know he's probably going to be in the Royal Rumble. So is Saraya. Also, I thought the Young Bucks were bad, but they haven't been seen in a while, so maybe they turned good. I mean, Jungle Boy turned good. So the Luchasaurus. I know I haven't been watching AEW in a while, but I'm going back to it. This match came about between Darby Allin and Pac because they might show it, but because see, Pac beat me twice or 3 times, one of them. Yep, the Cruise, Jericho Cruise. Oh look, Moxley's wife, Renee. Yeah, yes, Pac beat Darby Allin twice in a row. And if he wouldn't have gotten a third opportunity, he would have broken Pac's leg in a door jam. So he says, "All right, I'll give you what you want." So yep, and that was from last week. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure I'll hear about it. I'm sure I'll hear how awful it is on Jim Cornette. Oh, he's going in alone. Well, I don't know if the bell rang or not. I think the bell rang. Maybe in the beginning. I don't know. Before Darby came out. Oh, Daniel Bryan is Bryan Danielson is on commentary now. I know he was on commentary a couple weeks ago, but I know this was just like a one-time thing. Oh, is this? I was gonna say no qualification match, but no. Tony Schiavone, Excalibur. And I thought it was Taz, but I think what's his face? Danielson took over. The match never started, I don't think, which means if the rest of the Death Riders find them, um, beat them up. I normally don't do lives because I normally talk through it. Hey, Mel. Yeah, they're in the crowd now. This match even gonna happen? Coffin drop? I was literally no joke about 40 feet away from Edge and Christian when they fought each other. Adam Copeland and Christian when they fought each other at World's End. Back in 2024, not 23, I think. Not too far from here at the Footprint Center. Now trying to retreat to the they just name a center out of anything. Already with some redness rising up on his chest. This is physical, and again, the bell has not run yet. Okay, yeah, it hasn't run. Okay. And you don't see this often. Pac is running from Darby. Ever wondered that, or ever noticed that AEW has such a small stage, like entranceway, like And like you said, Excalibur, this match hasn't even started yet. And will it be able to start? Darby Allin only recently returning from the injury he suffered in that first match of the 2025 Continental Classic as we take another look from that beautiful overhead shot. But a disastrous landing for Darby Allin. And another back body drop. Maybe with a belly suplex in mind. No. Belly, I mean. Instead, where's the tax? Pac wants the tax. No, I'm just kidding. He wants to steal steps. He wants to end this before it even starts. We've seen in the past, Brian, how Pac employs those steps almost with who thinks he takes steroids, Pac? He can't be that jacked. Oh.
to belly suplex against the steps. And the bell hasn't rung. We keep bringing up that part because that means it is over. I mean, I can't even imagine the pain that Darby Allin is going through right now.
See, he enjoys this. See, Darby Allin enjoys this. You know, he's gotten tacks in his mouth, and then, you know, he got dragged in a body bag in a car. You know, just recently at Blood and Guts, he went through a flaming table and was literally on fire for like 5 seconds.
Now Darby, or at least what remains of him, return to the ring and Pac demanding that referee Paul Turner.
This is nothing to him.
For this match to begin officially. The bell has rung, but Pac on the move.
Someone tells me Pac's gonna win.
The momentum and
Not from that though.
Is this the end of the night for Darby Allin? 1, 2, 3.
This obviously happened already, so.
What a cocky cover by Pac. I don't think you're gonna beat
Because I'm 20 minutes into this. Well, it came on 20 minutes before I got into this.
You mentioned the 2 one-on-one encounters he's had with Darby Allin in the past. Both victories for the bastard. And he seems to be cruising toward one here tonight. Slingshotting Darby face first into that center strand.
Nope.
And again, Darby kicks out.
He won't quit until he's dead.
That is a great way for Pac to tear off Darby Allin's ear. Or among others, I mean, anything can happen.
He's literally climbed Mount Everest. You look got hit by a bus. You think stuff like this? I mean, trust me, he's getting hurt, but he loves this.
Sends Darby flying, and now the waistline German suplex bridging 2, and Darby able to kick out once again. Darby Allin in dire straits. The bastard Pac in the driver's seat as the action continues live here on Dynamite.
I don't have premium, so.
I now pronounce you the worst videographer they've ever met. Anyways, cheers on 3. Ready? Okay, so cheers on 3. Cheers on 3.
The kick fellow.
It's still good? No, just get over it. Wait, just give me a team. That's how you do that. That's all I need. Shake the cake. Get it back to shake. It's fine. I didn't put that there. That's fine. Impractical Jokers. All new tomorrow at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
I will give you $100 for every question you answer correctly in this 28-degree ice bath.
Yes. Okay, $100.
First question. How many subscriptions are you paying for?
3.
Let's download Rocket Money and see if you're right. Oh, you're actually paying for 15 subscriptions, and that's costing you $269 a month.
What?
I'll give you another chance. How much did you spend on takeout last week?
Like $60.
Wrong. It was actually
$200.
$340.
The app is telling you all this?
Yeah, it shows you all your upcoming expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. And if you see a subscription you no longer want, you can cancel it right from the app. It also helps you create a budget so you don't overspend. And it can even negotiate your bills for you.
Oh, that's great. Can I get out now? Please?
It's in picture, and Pac is still being delivering ever living shit out of Darby Allin.
How does Freshpet make healthy food for dogs? The same way you make healthy food for people. Harvest fresh, ship it fresh, and craft it into recipes that are vet developed and protein packed. Because your dog deserves fresh, healthy food just like you. Freshpet, healthy food fresh from the fridge.
If I do this, will it, hold on.
but you could. Nissan. Number one in new vehicle quality.
Pac is still beating up Darby Allin. Finally.
It is Maximum Carnage live tonight on Dynamite from Phoenix, Arizona. The Bastard Pack, Darby Allin, bitter rivals, kicking off the action here tonight. And Brian, that is the first offensive maneuver we have seen from Darby Allin in the last few minutes. Two in a row from Darby, taking Pac off his feet.
Ever wondered that after the commercial break, the other wrestler gets their wind or second wind or whatever?
Landing on his back like that, I've done that move many times. One time it sent pain down my arm to where I couldn't even lift here. Yeah, have you ever done that drop kick after being thrown onto a set of steel steps like that? Coffin splash from Darby. But I've never been as resilient as Darby Allin is. Darby is just almost supernatural in his durability. Look at that, and now he's firing up. Darby Allin stringing together an impressive series of offensive maneuvers. And he put
Oh.
Just like that, the Bastard Pack shuts down the offensive flurry. The second time in this match, Pac has used the
Who else is here?
to harm Darby Allin, and now he's putting it back on top. We've seen
It says 2 people are watching. Who else is here?
Could that be what he's doing?
Besides Double A.
Hands clenched under the arms of Darby Allin. Perilously perched on the top, but not for long. Avalanche, belly-to-belly suplex. For just about any athlete, this would be the end of the night. Is it the end for Darby Allin? Pac?
No, it's
Making
not.
a certainty. I have to think this is a mistake. I think he should have gone for the cover there.
Razor's Edge.
Maybe a BT bomb.
Oh, through the... Oh. The
Awesome bomb from the ring onto the ramp.
Yep, Excalibur just said what I was saying. Yeah, what I was thinking.
I mean, I think we need a doctor over there. You've got
He is a sick motherfucker.
sickening impact force to the body of Darby Allin. You know, Darby Allin has that spine tattooed along the base of his spine, but you have to think his back is a wreck at this point. Referee Paul Turner up to the 4 count. Pac seems content.
Oh, they never counted AEW. Unless if it's really bad like this.
Towards the ring. The count up to 7.
I was gonna get up at 9.
Darby's Darby just barely beats the count. And perhaps a look of frustration mixed with disgust on the face of the Bastard.
Oh.
Defiant Darby Allin.
He middle fingered him.
But if there's anybody that possesses the cruelty to... Oh, wait a second. Pac, we talked about the ankle injury. Oh, Darby, look at a seize on this.
Oh.
Very well may have re-injured his ankle there. Oh, an ankle...
Pac might have re-injured his ankle getting off of the turnbuckle. It might have costed him. I'm saying Darby Allin's probably gonna win now.
Darby seizing on that opening. Relentless in his assault. Darby.
Oh, this could be end up very bad.
Quick succession, perhaps. Finds his...
Okay.
He caught Pac, but also Darby caught the corner beat of the apron.
He did the coffin drop on the apron.
That tends to be something Darby Allin does regularly.
Darby Allin's also bleeding too on his arm.
The right side of Pac, and then also the apron, almost with equal velocity, but now Darby undaunted. I don't know how Darby Allin's able to run at this point.
Oh, he pulled the ref in.
Darby's path. And once again, Brian, we're watching Pac take a shortcut against Darby Allin. Pac is not averse to shortcuts. And he may feel like he needs one now with his ankle seemingly hurt.
Yeah, twist that ankle.
It is cinched in deep. This is how
Come on.
Jon Moxley. And Becky, he is now tapping out the referee Paul Turner. A way to
Oh, I knew he couldn't do it fairly.
into the frame of Darby Allin. The drop kick of the chest.
Then a low blow, probably.
And Darby with the chair in hand. Maybe thinking Scorpion Death Drop. Not on the chair, that one center of the ring. Darby
Oh, he's gonna put the leg in the chair.
trying to break the ankle. Re-break the ankle of Pac. We talked about how personal this is for Darby, Ryan.
Coffin drop to the ankle. Oh, shit.
Darby Allin just destroyed the ankle of Pac.
I remember when Pac used to be a friggin' jobber as Neville.
Paul Turner, finally he comes to. Darby.
Ah,
Darby Allin, for the first time in
you know, AEW does have some good wrestlers though. Fletcher,
he is now defeated.
Omega, Osprey.
Darby climbed to the top of the world and still hadn't found peace until he could beat all the Death Riders. Let's see if this brings him peace. Darby Allin planted that AEW flag on the top.
Anyone who basically came from New Japan.
He thought he would have his chance for revenge in the 2025 Continental Classic. But Darby, the injury forced him to withdraw. The revenge, ultimately, was Darby Allin's. And fans, our main event tonight, Dynamite Maximum Carnage. The winner of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Bandito challenges MJF for the AEW World Championship. All of that and so much more live tonight from Phoenix. Don't go anywhere.
One fast forward into the commercial.
It's all about keeping the energy up. Stumble returns Friday on NBC and Peacock.
On the next Friday Night Vibes.
We've got Big Daddy. That's my boy.
Get ready for more
Hey.
Adam Sandler.
They should call him Dadam Sandler on this one.
All new Friday Night Vibes. Friday at 8 on CBS. The FBI has cleared people of this city. All units move in. FBI stop! Freeze!
That's how we get bad guys off the street.
Yeah. Alright.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage. The action continues. And from one very personal match to another.
Bounty Hunter and Big Ass.
Let's head to the ring.
Big Kaz.
Proud for Nation, Justin Roberts.
This match number one fall being accompanied by Big Bill from Greens Point, Texas, weighing on 187 pounds, the Bounty Hunter, Brian.
He's only had 14 wins in AEW.
Brian, we heard from Samoa Joe at the top of our program here tonight. He has put a bounty on
He hasn't had that much wrestling matches.
Taken out of the AEW World Championship title picture. I mean, you can see where Samoa Joe would want that. That's a pretty crowded title picture. You've got Hangman Adam Page, you've got Swerve. Samoa Joe wants another shot. Kenny Omega's talking about it. We've got the huge title match tonight with Bandito against MJF.
From Ericksburg, Virginia, welcome to 129
Adam Page.
Brian Keith mentioned his first match in AEW was against Hangman Adam Page. Hangman came away with a victory that night with Brian Keith. He has grown, he's matured as an athlete, and he is here to claim the bounty.
Wow, 19 out of past 21 matches.
Not just claim the bounty. Imagine what this will do for Brian Keith if he can beat Hangman Adam Page tonight. Hangman, a
I don't know.
AEW World Champion, as Big Bill on the outside in the corner of his tag team partner. Oh, Hangman heard the footsteps of the bounty hunter, was able to duck and get the jump on Brian Keith. It makes you wonder if Big Bill is going to play any role in this match. I hope not. Hangman went for the high boot. Brian Keith able to avoid it, land one of his own. And now, sharp chops delivered by the bounty hunter to the chest of the Hangman. Hammer throw reversed. Hangman showing his strength, but Keith able to find his feet. Picks the ankle. Hangman up kick. Sends the bounty hunter back. Now
I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers on TikTok, followers on TikTok in order to go live on there. I'm almost up to 500, so.
One of the toughest men here at AEW. And you can see it with that boot. Hangman, big elbow strike in the corner, and fans. AEW Dynamite head back to the Edition Financial Arena, Orlando, Florida. 1 week from tonight, you can join us, scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen or AEWTIX.com. Then our residency in the Esports Stadium in Arlington continues January 24th and 31st, Arlington, Texas. And then we head to Austin on Wednesday, January 28th, the HEB Center for AEW Dynamite. Then the Pearl Theater at the Palms on Wednesday, February 4th, Dynamite and Collision, AEWTIX.com. Hangman now throwing his body at the bounty hunter. Remember, Brian, Hangman Adam Page feels like he was screwed over not once, but twice for the AEW World Championship. First, by hook inside that steel cage at Full Gear, the match with Samoa Joe. Then, at World's End this past December, less than a month ago, when MJF just basically snuck in the back door to steal the AEW World Championship. Yeah, I don't think it's just Hangman.
I think he said, oh shit.
He knows he was screwed. I think he was screwed. In both those instances. Hangman, not only trying to fend off the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, keep himself in the title picture, but all keep that fiery temper of his in check. We have seen how Hangman is figuratively and literally willing to burn things down in the past. Hangman's ability to translate his anger, though, into productivity in the ring. That really became when Hangman mastered that anger, mastered his temper. Did he become his most dangerous form, so to speak? Oh, look at that! What a rolling out. I mean, the power behind these elbow strikes in this match from Hangman Adam Page. I mean, this is some of the hardest hits I've seen him do. Big Bill. Right the boot of Hangman Adam Page. And a lot of credit to Brian Keith. Oh! Keith answers back with that torpedo headbutt, and now raining down the right hand on Hangman Adam Page in the corner as the action continues live tonight on Maximum Carnage.
This Unrivaled League is unprecedented, unmatched, unconventional, unmissable. You can't hide. Playing 3-on-3 full court, unstoppable, unguardable, unshakable.
He has lived up to this moment.
More players, more teams, more basketball. Unpredictable, undeniable, unfinished.
Yeah, Hold on a second, guys. Something happened. One, two, three. I had to had to do it from the beginning. Hold on a second. 30, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, here we go.
Maximum Carnage, the bounty hunter Brian Keith trying to take Hangman Adam Page out of the AEW World Championship title picture, but Hangman not going down without a fight. High boot into the jaw of Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman showing his toughness, showing off his grit and chin, absorbing the contact with Brian Keith, luring him in. Great drop toe hold from Brian Keith. Great follow up the knee strike. And the exploder, the cover, leg is hooked. Hangman, though, breaks free. Brian Keith is wrestling this match with an intensity that I haven't quite seen in him for a while. I think part of it's the bounty, part of it, he remembers that first match he had in AEW against Hangman Adam Page. Speaks to the importance of this match for Brian Keith, who is undoubtedly showing his quality here tonight. But Hangman Adam Page, misjudged that one, and Keith charges in. Hangman, he looked for this earlier, finds it now. The fallaway slam. As Hangman is still feeling the effects of the assault, slow to rise, but springs up to his feet. One swift motion, and a right hand takes Keith off his feet not once, but twice. Hammer throw across the ring. Hangman looks for the back body drop. Keith, sunset flip out. The lariat covers the purpose. Two, and no. You saw Big Bill at the top of your screen, leaping up to the apron. He's played a role in this match, Brian, unfortunately for Hangman Adam Page. I don't think, if Hangman can somehow negate Big Bill, I think that would do a lot to help him win this match. Fireman's carry. Brian Keith escapes out now.
Oh.
Predicament. 1, 2. Hangman able to extricate himself.
That's a cool.
Belly to belly suplex, but Hangman came down the back of his neck. 2. And Hangman kicking out, but a very narrow escape. Not enough pressure on the shoulders.
That's what Pac did to Darby Allin in the last match. Gave him a belly to belly into the turnbuckle.
But for somebody like Hangman, who's bigger, stockier, that could have an outsized effect on his neck. Now Brian Keith, maybe look for that Tiger Driver, but Hangman has no intentions of finding out. Escapes the lariat. Now poised to deliver the big shot, but instead, Big Bill kicked off Brian Keith. Oh, Wilson mix up there on the floor.
Uh-oh. Swerve just came out of nowhere with a chain because Page was about to get chokeslam with the buckshot lariat. Hangman Adam Page won.
Team, they still have their individual goals, and unfortunately for both men,
That goal is reclaiming the AEW World Championship. Remember tonight, our main event, MJF Bandito. The winner will leave Maximum Carnage with the AEW World Championship title.
Adam Page is going to talk now.
Brian, you go and try to collect your bounty now, dumbass.
Tag team next week.
Samoa Joe, not man enough to fight me himself, so he hires Brian Keith Samoa Joe. I am going to take everything from you. And I got a message for you, MJF. If you just so happen to come out victorious and you keep that championship around your waist, what it really means is you actually lost, because I know we will be coming after you relentlessly. And since this is 2026 now, I got a New Year's resolution. It's been a while since I had an AEW World Championship around my waist, and that's what this fan base wants to see. Am I right? So this year, we get back on the top of the mountain, and we make this whose house?
Oh, there's Omega.
Listen to that reaction. We knew Kenny Omega would be here live tonight, but we did not know when. But apparently, the time is now.
He's best friends with the Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, there should be like a gauntlet match or something. Omega versus Swerve versus Hangman versus Samoa Joe. And whoever wins, or a Fatal 4-Way, and whoever wins goes up against MJF for the title.
You saw Hangman Adam Page smile when Kenny got into the ring, but Swerve looked not too happy.
I had my own time at shout for what I had to say, but I figured, why not come out now? Why not come out now when 3 of the greatest challengers for the AEW Heavyweight Championship belt are standing in the ring right here, right now? I don't mean to speak for anybody else in this ring, but it feels like all 3 of us have something to prove. And the thing that I have to prove, not just to myself, but to each and every single one of you, is that when you all called me the god of professional wrestling,
I don't think he is.
something. And that if you
Yeah, I think he's good,
still
but not the god. I don't know what he can do that much.
that I still believe. And I understand that winning a belt, you can't just be an EVP, snap your fingers and make it happen. You want to understand, I've got to win a couple matches here first. So whether it be friend or whether it be foe, I'm going for that belt.
Well, Kenny, it looks like there are 3 of us who want that championship. And unfortunately, this is not a team effort. So if we cross paths on the way to the championship, Kenny, I mean it sincerely. If we cross paths,
Wait a minute, wait a
the
minute.
best man win.
Hangman Adam Page. Clancy. In respect to the circumstances around the situation, but Swerve Strickland seems none too pleased. And Kenny Omega interjecting himself in not only the AEW World Championship title picture, but into Swerve's reconciliation with Hangman Adam Page. I agree. Swerve didn't look happy at all.
Who's this? Don Callis? Oh, yeah, Don Callis. One, two, three.
Don Callis, of course, coming out. Members of the family.
I have something important to say.
We don't want to hear it. Scarface.
Literally stabbed Kenny Omega in the head to cost him the AEW World Championship.
How much does he have now? 10? 12? In his faction? I think he has as many people as Mercedes Moné has titles.
I've always been a big fan of MJF. But I gotta kind of question his logic, even thinking of associating with a scumbag like you. But now you're back, and now you want the title, right? And you gotta win some wrestling matches. You wanna wrestle, kid? How about you wrestle against the man who broke Ibushi's leg? And the man who sent you to the hospital? Why don't you
Sounds
wrestle
familiar.
the walking weapon, Josh Alexander?
Oh, Uncle Don. You see, I can barely hear you over all these people. But what it sounds like, Don, what it sounds like is that you've issued a challenge. And yes, I get it. I do have to win matches. I don't deserve a belt unless I beat some of the best challengers in all of AEW. So Josh Alexander, well, I've got a little bit of time tonight.
He's gonna probably say no.
If you and your family would have it, I'm willing to make my record look all that much more sparkling clean for that title belt that's going to be going around my waist. What do you say, Josh? What do you say?
He's probably gonna say no.
Let's go.
You and I have known each other for many years. And I guess it's been a while. You forgot how our relationship works. You do what Daddy says. Daddy decides what matches happen up in here. So you'll get the walking weapon, but when I say it, I say next week on Dynamite. Because what I say
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm
What are you
good.
watching?
Wrestling.
Well, it seemed like Josh Alexander was
What channel is it on?
tonight, but Don Callis
37 or 39.
coming up with a nearly impeccable game plan to take down Kenny Omega. That's what the Don Callis family does. They've been great at injuring
You
people.
gotta watch the cat. You got something on the floor next to your guitar. The cat's on top of it.
Yeah, my jacket.
Well, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be next week, but trust me, today was a very big first step, and you all were witness to phase 1 of Kenny Omega once again becoming your AEW Heavyweight Champion. Now, I'd love to stand here and listen to the sound of my own voice,
But goodbye and good night.
Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bye.
You know, if Tony Khan, was any kind of general manager, he would have came out and said, you know what, you don't make the rules, Don Callis, he wrestles him now.
Main event facing MJF for the AEW World Championship. You said you get the first shot at the title. Should he win tonight?
Just the man I wanted to see. Hold on, Renee. Hey, can you tell that masked partner of yours to never punch me, never hit me, and to never ever suplex me ever again? All right?
Yeah, I'm sure to do that. Because now it's my turn. We had a standby match.
Pardon?
You heard me.
I'm clearly not dressed to compete, and I don't like this button doesn't.
It's fun.
See you soon, John.
He's gonna be great.
This is a fight to be had.
Hello. Over here.
The $4.99 double cheeseburger.
See, they're having
double cheeseburger you fell in love with.
commercials for movies that come out in literally a week or not even tomorrow, and I've never even heard of them. That's just gonna show you I don't watch us. I mean, that's just gonna show you I don't watch TV. I normally just watch YouTube or wrestling. Alright, we're back on.
Meant to be our standby match. It looks like it's happening. And it looks like Kenny is relishing this opportunity.
Oh, he's actually fighting him?
King is looking for a fight. And this week, he's got to get a fight against a guy who deserves
The cat's sitting on it.
I know.
You're not gonna put it on your body after that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because you're gonna scratch yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna itch.
Yep. He doesn't realize I'm alive.
Cruz escapes through the ropes. And even without his shoes on, makes the climb to the top. Oh! This doesn't look like it's going to end well for Jonathan Cruz.
This guy, he looks like he's like 50 years old. See, feed the big guy the jobbers. You know, it's all for a paycheck, right?
Defeating Jonathan Cruz in short order. Is that a preview of what Bandito has in store for MJF in tonight's Dynamite match?
Oh, he's gonna talk now.
Bandito! Tonight, in the main event of Dynamite, I want you to beat MJF's ass from pillar to post.
The Plainview prick.
After tonight, it will be an honor to step in the ring. The first new AEW champion.
Someone tell me Bandito's not gonna win.
Making his prediction, Bandito will leave Phoenix as the new AEW World Champion. And we will find out in our main event.
But fans
Ooh,
like
great
us
castle.
join forces to tag team flavor with the AEW Bacon Roll Combo. Bite down on 2 bacon sliders, fries, and a drink now through January 31st at your local White Castle.
Oh, they're burgers.
Our main event tonight, Bandito challenging MJF for the AEW World Championship. It's always special when we get an AEW World Championship title match on Dynamite or Collision.
And I can't wait for this tonight. Bandito has been incredible all of 2025. He'll be incredible tonight as well.
Let's get an inside look at tonight's main event.
MJF! Oh, the low blow! If you're dumb enough to think you're on the level of the devil, step up or get stepped on!
I probably was in the. I was probably in that promo.
Listen, Bandy, you're a good kid, but you have a prayer. You are stupid son of a man! I am generational talent.
That was World's End 2023. I was in that promo. In the yellow shirt.
That is your Dynamite Maximum Carnage main event still to come tonight. MJF Bandito 1-on-1.
Don Callis is back. It was like grizzled young veterans on steroids.
Well, Davis and Doyle making their tag team debut.
No way! Jake Doyle is Jake something?
Here in AEW by taking out
From TNA.
that was the cackle of Don Callis.
He's non-binary. I don't like that.
Whisper it quietly. The Continental Classic did wonders for Jet Speed as a tag team. I think they're coming into this match with huge momentum.
There's 2 genders in my books.
I have to be kind of rooting for Jet Speed in this. It's hard not to. Because they were attacked last week by the Don Callis family. And there was a bounty put on to them by the Demand.
Been accompanied by Ricochet at a combined weight of 524 pounds. Bishop Khan, Tom Leona, G.O.A.
And Don, I gotta ask, how are things gonna be at the country club this week?
What does GOA mean? Gone on arrival?
Ricochet and I are professionals, and we conduct our business that way. I'm a little on the subject of professionals.
Oh, Gates of Agony. No, man.
You're supposed to be unbiased, and you're saying you're rooting for someone because they got beat up last week. Boo-hoo. Cry, cry, cry. Don Callis excoriating Brian Anderson from one side, and Ricochet doing so from the other here against Jimmy joined in the test by Ricochet. Oh, good.
Cucamonga! The Cucamonga kids. I do like their attire though. The green and blue.
That's my money. A deeply personal history with Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, and a deeply personal recent history, a costly recent history, as the Bucks winning that $1 million back from the Don Callis family as the AEW National Champion. Ricochet joining us here at the desk. We did not go over this introduction meeting at all.
Look at this. They can't even let the match get officially started before they even take advantage. And they call them the good guys. Look at this.
Well, Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, Steve-O, Mike Bailey throwing themselves at GOA on the outside, and now the Young Bucks now throwing themselves at Davis and Doyle, opposite side of the ring with Bucks. Just coming out of very hot pace. Hot start. Don't you cheer for this, you shitty.
Ricochet, I have a question. Why would you ask somebody else to take out Jet Speed instead of just having your own guys? Because we get paid. No one else paying us. We're prize fighters. We fight for the prize only. We do our fighting in the ring. We get paid to fight. What if
Oh, a little a little do-si-do action going on.
for someone little runs to do it for us. But luckily, we found a take.
Davis and Doyle now coming in, making a difference in this match. Doyle big scooping a slam on the Jet Kevin Knight, but
So are you calling Davis and Doyle your runs, Ricochet? No, I said luckily we found a tank. When you listen,
it's like Kevin Shabani out here.
I know he's getting old, but brother, your ears, man, you gotta turn that thing on. Turn your ear, man.
Yeah, and
that's the oh.
Wait a second, jet speed. With the top missile drop kicks.
Yeah, stupid. That's what we get.
But Toa Liona and Mark Davis, the two biggest men in this match, still on their feet as Davis being brought in. Right hands.
Remember, Mark Davis. Well, remember, Will Ospreay used to. No, wait, was it Kyle Fletcher? I think it was. Kyle Fletcher used to be a tag partner with Mark Davis.
Davis is laughing at Nick Jackson. And now the high ground offer.
Yeah.
The double team, of course. Speedball Mike Bailey and Nick Jackson in the midst of this four-way tag team match to come to the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. I'm Excalibur, joined by Bryan Danielson, unfortunately joined by Don Callis, the AEW National Champion, Ricochet, for this pivotal bout in the tag team.
Uh-oh.
I will smack you with a brick.
Now jet speed and look at the power. Wait a second, Nick Jackson. What does he have? Oh, goodness. Takes out Cole, takes out Doyle. And Davis and Leona go down as well. The three-time former AEW World Tag Team Champion standing tall in this one.
And keep in mind, the winner of this match gets a shot at the AEW World Tag Team title against FTR.
I hope it's Young Bucks, because, you know, they can relive their rivalry.
Ever beaten FTR in their careers. And now, things not looking so good for the Don Callis family. Oh, come on. Davis and Doyle right to get punched in the face and warms them up. Remember, Mark Davis, a tag team specialist. At one time, Ozzy Osbourne and Kyle Fletcher, look at that, just as you said, running into one another. It seemed to hype them up, but the 4 thrust kicks and
Four super kicks. Trigger or BT2. Uh-oh.
Davis, a pair of power bombs.
They gotta do the whole point and take these double power. And keep in mind, this is Davis and Doyle's first time teaming together.
Really?
And Zagiri avoided, but now the shoulder block from Toa Liona. Doyle and Kong spilling over the top to the floor. And Toa Liona,
the strongest man in AEW right now, right there, Toa Liona. The strongest man in AEW. Find me somebody stronger.
last man standing, but
Oh.
a page out of the Ricochet playbook. The moonsault to the floor. The man standing tall now as Nick Jackson bounced off the barricade, bounced off the ring. Who will become the tag contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship? Don't go anywhere as we find out.
Unless you don't go anywhere, but I'm fast forwarding it.
Commercial. You know, we should get you signed up. Or not, you know, we got the.
All you need is all free clear.
Phoenix, Arizona, a four-way tornado tag team match to determine the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Thus far, Bryan Danielson, a dominant debut for Davis and Doyle, alliteration unintended.
Yeah, Don, I gotta give you credit.
Oh my goodness! for putting this tag team together. Jay Doyle, a body block, taking Kevin Knight out of midair. And of course, we're joined at the desk by Don Callis, the AEW National Champion, Rick. Men, we're on the same page 1 week ago, but both men tonight, Ricochet, competing interests between yourself and the Don Callis family.
Just because we're still competing does not mean that we are still not on the same page. We both still hate the Young Bucks. We still hate Eddie, we still hate Stupid
Nathan Kiss the Bride. A Harry Bride. One's a Harry Bride.
Title shot. You guys have to get off at some point. And when the time comes, it will happen. But until then, again, the partnership stands firm.
As Nick and Matt Jackson standing tall, winners of this match, of course, getting a shot at the EW World Tag Team.
I don't think anyone's gone for a pin yet.
This Saturday at Collision, Eddie Kingston.
Oh, you heard that kick. Oh no, the Grizzled Young Veterans are back.
Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT Excalibur. Come on.
Wait, Ortiz is back in AEW?
That's not the only thing happening. Andrade is making his
Yep.
return, and he'll face Angelico. And I don't like Angelico.
Oh, and how goes the news still?
Kyle Fletcher back from Japan this Saturday. That's something everyone can get excited. And next Wednesday, Josh Alexander dismantles Kenny Omega. How you like that? Wow, big information dumped by Don Callis. I mean, we haven't seen Kyle Fletcher since the end of the 2025 Continental Classic. To be back in action, and Andrade El Idolo as well. Collision can't miss this Saturday, but can't miss with those thrust kicks for jet speed in the Young Bucks.
No, you didn't have to transfer. You didn't have to do that. You did that on purpose.
Yes, I did. And it seems to be a coordinated aerial assault.
Oh, come on, guys.
The door potentially open for either Jet Speed or the Young Bucks to earn that #1 contendership for MTR and the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Oh, super kicks avoided. Up kick knocked. Nice sweep there by Speedball Mike Bailey. And Brian, you asked for Speedball to rely on his kicks. It's almost like he heard you, but frenetic pace to this one. Fantastic action.
Ooh, I like those shoes.
We see this.
You're going to have to show that. Get that out of here.
Four-way aerial attack by both Jet Speed
I'm going to have to talk with the production.
and the Young Bucks. Please do. That's now Davis, or excuse me, that's Doyle, Jake Doyle, making his Dynamite debut here tonight. And he has made a tremendous accounting of himself, but Nick Jackson slips free. And Doyle. Swing and a miss by Bishop Khan. Super kick. Super kicks for Khan. Super
Nope.
kicks for Toa. Now the Cazador, but yes, come on. Comes in with the cutter. Yes, sir. And remember, Brian, this is a tornado tag team match. No tags.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
Tagging an unnecessary element of this. Here we go.
Oh, the GOAs look so impressive.
Let's go. And the spike, the cover, 2. Kevin Knight there in the nick of time to break it up.
Like a gnat. He's like a gnat. He just won't go away. He just won't go away.
I prefer cockroach.
Copper, also, yes. That's my favorite. Here we go again. Like I said, strongest in AEW right here. He's about to show you why. He's about to show you why.
Oleona with Matt Jackson up on his shoulders. And now stacking the Bucks on top of one another. Matt and Nick on his shoulders. There's Speedball Mike Bailey. Climbing to the top. And Speedball. Speedball to the weapon. From the top. Onto the Young Bucks. Onto Oleona. Can the Splash. 1, 2, now.
See? Khan's always in it. Always in it. Great save by Bishop Khan.
Khan giving the demands. Hopes alive in this match. As now, Bailey, he was locked on Bishop Khan. He didn't see the Young Bucks on his periphery. The super kicks being thrown with reckless abandon here tonight. A kick to the knee. Oleana drop down. 1, 2. No, get it. 4 into the face
shit.
of Oleana. Now Nick Jackson Jackson sent out to the apron. Oh, speedball Mike Bailey.
Ah, I like this move.
The powerbomb. 1, 2. No, Kevin Knight slips in. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Matt Jackson.
I don't care if it's Young Bucks or Jet Speed. One of them just do it.
Swagger and Ricochet just dropped his headset left the desk. 1, 2. Ricochet grabbing the leg of referee Rick Knox. Match is illegal. Jack Perry throwing his body at Ricochet. The Bucks throw their bodies at the demand. Jack Perry should be arrested.
Hmm.
Perry, ever since he was denied
Well, Ricochet is back.
championship by Ricochet.
I mean, not back, though.
Look at the ring. He's had a laser focus on the champion, but right now Davison Doyle with Kevin Knight isolated. No speedball into the fray. Blocks the leg. Hook kick by speedball. But Davis. Nobody home for Davis. But Bailey lands with that one, and now speedball. Coming out of the corner. Walk down for Lana. No Doyle. There we go. Pivot by Jack Powell. Take out the trap.
Yeah, Doyle and Davis gonna win.
Don, you got something now. This is hard to do. The pile driver. 1, 2, 3.
Number 1 contenders for the AEW Tag Team titles, Davis and Doyle.
Wow. Against 3 other highly experienced tag teams, Ryan. We have just witnessed a shocking upset by Davis and Doyle.
Yeah, what a performance. I mean, in their first match as a tag team, winning this 4-way against 3 very experienced teams.
And Don, you do not seem surprised in the least.
Why would I be surprised? They've got a couple animals in there and they took care of business.
First, speedball Mike Bailey powerbombed to the outside by Jake Doyle. Then Mark Davis. Close your eyes and count 2, 3. Davis and Doyle, the winners. And now, the number 1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
FTR used to be part of Don Callis' family.
By these men.
Oh, Stokely in the wheelchair, of course.
Representation.
Why? Because, Stokely, got speared by, Edge, that's why. I mean, that was like months ago.
And Don Callis has not stopped smirking from ear to ear since Davis and Doyle just scored this shocking upset victory.
I love it when a plan comes together. There you go, there you go.
And Doyle, still some fight left in him, and going right at FTR as their security team in a referee court, flooding the ring, trying to restore order here.
To pound these 2 hillbillies.
Things just breaking down as totally takes down Dax Harwood, and Don Callis is cackling as Caskin from behind. Now, this has become an extremely volatile situation in a short amount of time. Davis and Doyle, top contenders to FTR, the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Well, FTR knows who their next challenge will be. Mark Davis, Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family. But fans, still to come tonight. Our main event for the AEW World Championship. He is red hot. He won the Dynamite Diamond Ring in 2025. He is Bandito. He will face MJF for the AEW World Championship tonight in our main event. But coming up next, a big-time trios match. The Cosmic Babes of Wrath. Chris Statlander, Bull Nightingale, Harley Cameron take on the Triangle Madness next.
Excuse me, Miss Retta, how do I treat yourself? Well, you could mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each. Really? Yeah.
Everybody's thinking about what's next.
And songwriter, founding member, the Grateful Dead, and also close friend of Tony Khan, who passed away earlier this week. We send our best.
Really?
By his passing.
This Saturday is looking like a pretty big night for Skyflight on Collision because we have 2 big matches.
Marina Shafir.
No way.
You know me, which is why last week it took 2 people to jump me. Unlike these other girls, I bully.
Scorpio Sky is back in there?
Don Callis family, we have a little bit of a history with you guys. We know exactly how you guys move and operate like Clone. He's moving undefeated. We could change that. But what about Kyle Fletcher? It's his big return to TV tonight. He ain't ready. Which leaves us with one person, Josh Alexander. You know, your sights are so focused on Kenny Omega that you are not ready for the athleticism of this team. But we can clean that up. Everybody's thinking about what's next. You should be focused on what's now. Because the morning doesn't matter if you can't survive the night.
A big challenge thrown up to the Don Callis family and the Death Riders by Skyflight and their newest member, Zeta Steel.
Zeta Steel. No way. Zeta Steel know the Vanity Project anymore? In NXT Evolve?
Ryan, Tekla, Julia Hart, and Scott Hall, Triangle Madness, one of the most twisted, most sinister trios we have ever seen here in AEW.
Yeah, and you know, somebody like Tekla, she's really hard to prepare for. And I think she's really improved the standing with the Sisters of Sin. I mean, they can come from anywhere at any time, attacking people. They've become a really dangerous trio.
Remember, the word was out on Tekla from day one. She arrived attacking Jamie Hayter. It was only after she was fired from Stardom in Japan for attacking the president of that company. She is ruthless.
And our opponents first, they are the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Holly Cameron, and the TBS Champion, Willow Nightingale.
A true underdog story for the AEW. The inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, arguably the hardest tournament on any team, and yet they came out on top.
From Long Island, New York City, is the AEW Women's World
Both from NYWC.
Of course, Willow Nightingale recently defeating Mercedes Moné to win the TBS champion, becoming the first 2-time TBS, or the first person to hold the TBS championship, and of course the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship simultaneously, but almost even more important, the reconciliation with her friend Chris Statlander, the AEW World Champion, and we saw this past Saturday at Collision, Brian, how effectively these cosmic babes of wrath are as a trio.
Yeah, and I mean that says a lot about Willow Nightingale. She's was the first person in AEW to take Harley Cameron seriously, and then look at what a tag team they've become. She's repaired the once destroyed relationship with Chris Statlander. I mean, I think that says the world about who Willow Nightingale is as a person.
Tekla start things out with Chris Statlander.
No more green hair.
Women have been orbiting one another for quite a while. The Toxic Spider, their eyes on the AEW Women's World Champion and that AEW Women's World Championship title.
Tekla seemingly playing mind games with Chris Statlander, tagging out.
That return takes down Julia Hart, now front face lock. The power for Statlander comes into play. That the power comes into play, but also the agility of Statlander. Pound for pound, one of the most powerful athletes in AEW, Brian, but also extremely fleet-footed.
Yeah, her agility is incredible, especially when you compare it to her power.
Casadora attempted, but there's the power coming into play. Julia Hart misjudged and paid for that one in one fell swoop.
And that's why she's our AEW World's Women's Champion.
Statlander setting up Julia Hart. Harley Cameron is legal for this trio. The assistant splash cover made. Two. Julia, though, fires that shoulder up off the mat. Harley, fireman's carry. Julia Hart, though, does a good job escaping. Boots to the midsection. Hammer thrown into the ropes. Nice roundhouse kick. Caught Julia. Charging in, Julia. The dazed, it looks like. Sling blade by Harley now. Cover made. Deep hook. And Julia, once again, more than equal to the task. Harley backing up to the corner. And Willow Nightingale. And Harley, in a very short amount of time, have become the team to beat here in the tag team division. The women's tag team division, AEW. Willow Nightingale, cover. And again, Julia Hart kicking out, showing her toughness, Brian.
There's no doubting the toughness of Julia Hart or Sky Blue. I mean, I remember seeing just not too long ago Sky Blue just bleeding buckets and relishing in it in blood and guts.
First ever women's blood and guts match just a few months ago as Willow Nightingale lands the Enziguri, caught Sky Blue. Charging in, and fans, Maximum Carnage doesn't end tonight. The action will continue this Saturday on Collision. Maximum Carnage, it is official by Tony Khan. Skyflight taking on Josh Alexander, El Clone, and the returning Kyle Fletcher on TNT and HBO Max, 8/7 Central, plus Marina Shafir. Zeta Steel, one-on-one this Saturday, and the in-ring return of Andrade El Idolo as he takes on Angelico. And plus Eddie and Ortiz taking on the grizzled young veterans as we're watching Chris Statlander with cover made. Statlander and Willow, they call that the Long Island Railroad, that combination of Salt and Sky Blue. Very dazed by that one, Brian.
Yeah, what a trios team this is. I mean, a team decorated in gold. We've got the AEW Women's World Champion, the AEW TBS Champion, and the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions all teaming together.
Wow, Anthony Bollins is still there. I haven't seen him in a while.
One-on-one. The winner getting a shot at Ricochet in the AEW National Championship. But right now, Sky Blue looking to steal it up. No! The kick out, and this trios battle continues live tonight. Dynamite Maximum Carnage. Sky Blue hammering away.
The FBI was going to be able to see.
All units move in.
You know, while it's a commercial, I'm going to get something to eat. Actually, I'll leave it out.
Car insurance?
Bluetooth.
Move the app.
Alright.
To get started.
Since the
all the time. Man has been plagued by itch and irritation, not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how wet Dude Wipes completely clears while Dry TP smears? Ditch the itch and switch to wet extra large Dude Wipes for the best clean, hands down.
Why is Special K so special? The multi-grain flakes? Oh, my God. Special K gruel. Special K gruel with protein and fiber.
Yeah, it's been great. I saved hundreds when I switched to Progressive.
Molly Burke is passive progressive.
That's so great. Maybe you can buy a bigger Zen have.
Molly doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
You know, if they make one.
I can handle my claim online or on the phone, whatever's easiest.
Tiana, she can be laid back. Let's eat, girls. I'm so happy you didn't blow all your savings upgrading to a better room. Oh, look, they do have rooms with balconies.
Don't be passive progressive.
Lucky.
Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
It's a trios battle tonight on AEW Dynamite. Maximum Carnage and Triangle of Madness taking on the absolutely gold-laden Cosmics Babes of Wrath. But right now, Tekla getting reversed by Harley Cameron, one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And Harley, she needs to tag out to Willow Nightingale, her partner in that AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, also the TBS champion, or the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander. But Brian, as you mentioned just a few moments ago, the upside in this match for the Triangle of Madness is monumental. They could have, with a victory here tonight, they could have their pick of almost any champion.
Ah, the other two just.
Exactly.
Ah, there we go.
Upside for the Triangle of Madness. But Statlander taking out the Sisters of Sin on her own.
Meanwhile, Tekla, the Toxic Spider, in control of Harley Cameron inside the ring. But at least for the moment, Harley may have turned things around. Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion, reaching desperately for the tag.
But can Harley make it there?
And not only does Statlander want to relieve Harley, get some fresh blood back into this match, she wants to get her hands on the Toxic Spider. That's Tekla. Now charging forward, but Statlander, emphatic elbow strike. Tekla driven face first into the mat, but Julia Hart trying to creep in from behind. Statlander spots it. Crossbody intercepted. Backbreaker. Julia driven down, dropkick attempted by Sky Blue. Catapult to the corner. Statlander, one by one, taking apart the Triangle of Madness here. On the move, the big knee to the side of the head. Statlander, the inside. Hard drives, Tekla down. 1, 2, no. Sky Blue intervenes to keep the Triangle's hopes alive.
Great save by Sky Blue. She saved the match for her team right there.
Statlander didn't find it, instead meeting in the minds of the Sisters of Sin. Powerbomb by Statlander. Swinging a miss. Sky Blue on the move. And Sky DDT! Much needed for the Triangle of Madness, but in from behind is Willow Nightingale Spine Buster! Tekla, though, roundhouse kick, takes down the TBS champion, but Willow's partner, Harley Cameron, the backstabber. And Statlander tags out to Harley. Tekla could be in serious trouble here. Willow now legal for the Cosmic Babes. Harley sends Tekla down face first, and the senton from the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions cover. 2-0, Julia there to break it up.
Great teamwork by the Babes of Wrath.
Oh, and great teamwork there by the Sisters of Sin. As Harley isolated by Sky Blue, and Julia Hart planted by Sky, but Statlander waiting in the wings, double clothesline by Statlander. Tekla Kick to the midsection, elbow strike, drops Statlander to her back. Willow Nightingale just ran over the Toxic Spider. Now Willow Nightingale, the babe with the power.
Dr. Bomb. Oh.
Oh no, reversed. Tekla reversal by Tekla. Working Rana, ducks underneath, elbow strike. Caught Willow right underneath the jaw. As Tekla now poised to deliver the spear, but Chris Statlander, I think she pushed Willow out of the way, just took the bullet from her friend. But now Tekla drives Statlander face first. One,
Stop. Oh shit, that's good.
Tekla just pinned the AEW Women's World Champion. An incredible victory for the Triangle of Madness. Chris Statlander, in trying to save her friend Willow Nightingale, put herself in jeopardy. And the Triangle of Madness, in one fell swoop, not only pinned the AEW Women's World Champion, but also defeated the TBS Champion, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions in the same match. Incredible. But fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com. And fans, we have had a chaotic night here in Phoenix. Let's kick it to the back and Renee Paquette for an update.
Guys, I'm here with Jet Speed. Gentlemen, an unfortunate loss for you out there tonight, and actually off to a pretty rocky start to 2026. How are you guys going to turn things around?
Renee, it's been rough.
Guys. Well, Jet Speed, I love you guys, man. Speedball, we used to be tearing it up all around the world, Haven't been able to mix it up here in AEW yet, but when we do, trust me, it's going to be fireworks. Kevin, Jet. When I was world champion, one of the names I brought up into Tony Khan's office was your name, Kevin Knight. You're the future of this business. Trust me, your time's coming.
How do you continue to respond to being called the future of the business? I mean, how do you react to that?
Guys,
He can't even talk.
A chance to challenge for the World Tag Team titles, but not for the Trios Championships. I told Samoa Joe that I was going to take everything from him. I took Hook from him, and this Saturday, I take the Trios Championships from him in Phoenix. Hangman, Jet Speed, against the Ops. I will see you guys on Saturday.
For real? Are you for real right now?
Yeah, I'm for real. Yeah, it's a match. I'm making it right now. See you Saturday.
Wow, things looking up for Jet Speed. Big match for this Saturday at Collision. But one more match tonight.
That's a good match.
And it is massive for the AEW World Championship. MJF and Bandito next.
It's all gonna be the shits like normally. No way. The Rascals are gonna be in AEW? Alright.
Soon to be arriving here in AEW, but fans, just a few moments ago, Hangman Adam Page coming directly from Tony Khan's office. He had the match made official, and he broke the news to Speedball Mike.
They're normally in TNA.
That they will be reuniting. You see, they were in action last summer against LFI. They will get the band back together this Saturday night at Collision. Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed challenging the Ops for the AEW World Trios Championship. Collision, Maximum Carnage this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. But fans, it is main event time live on
Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix, Arizona! Your main event number one fall is for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship!
Bandit or Bandito in Spanish.
Other than MJF to win a Dynamite Diamond Ring, and in doing so, earned his shot at the
What is he wearing?
championship tonight. And Bryan Danielson, I don't think anyone had a better 2025 inside the ring than Bandito.
I don't disagree with you. Bandito returned from
He looks like freaking Danhausen mixed with Kiss.
wrestlers in the world in 2025. He became the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Speaking of Danhausen, it would not be surprised if Danhausen would be entering the Royal Rumble. Because again, he's very nice. Very evil. But also, I heard rumors that he's going to be in WWE. Or NXT even.
By becoming the AEW World Champion.
The Plainview prick.
Days ago at World's End, MJF outmaneuvered Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Hangman Page to start his second reign as AEW.
Really? Second reign?
In his first reign, he set the high water mark for the longest reign as champion with 409 days and the most successful
Maybe that's why.
single reign with 10 before he was ultimately dethroned. And now to make it official, let's return to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Introducing at this time, the challenger from Torreon, Mexico. Weighing 200
Mexico.
pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion. Bandito! And his opponent, from Plainview, Long Island, New York. Weighing
Ooh.
226 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World
As a Long Islander, I'm sick of him.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Referee Bryce Remsburg drawing the assignment for tonight's AEW World Championship.
We all know MJF is going to win.
And MJF
I'm sorry, but Bandito,
for a shot at
he's a mid-carder.
days before World's End. And he said, like Michael Corleone, he would take care of all of his outstanding business in a single night. And he did so by dethroning Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, but also denying Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland the AEW World Championship. But tonight, he will have only one man standing across the ring from him. And it may have been the best bell-to-bell wrestler in 2025. A man who looks to make a very quick end to MJF's second reign as AEW World Champion. The most wanted, Bandito.
How perfect would it be? MJF had the longest AEW World Championship reign in this company's history.
He could be on the verge of one of the shortest. Bandito, of course, wearing his culture, wearing his heritage. Oh, wait a second, Bandito! Whoa! Trying to make a quick end. He's like wearing his heritage. Every time he steps into the ring with that mask on, but tonight, coming with the armor harkening back 100 years to the styles that really inspired modern lucha libre, the masks, the presentation, the Mexican culture, MJF, the respect in his body, the shimmy of the shoulders, Bandito trying to quicken the pace, but MJF slowing it down, a constant tactician, bro.
Guerrero, Ric Flair.
Really does his work and playing mind games with his opponents. I'm not sure that's going to work against Bandito. Bandito has a lot to prove here.
Bandito, all the momentum in the world, the arm drag takes MJF.
The Lucha arm drag.
Bypass, and now Bandito's in there.
I did a Lucha arm drag from the middle rope.
MJF able to kick out. Overhand one, two. MJF two quick kick outs. Bandito went for this sweep.
Tag. Who's a dumbass now?
And MJF able to kick out Bandito though with the advantage. Brian, having spent more than an hour inside the ring with MJF, no, conditioning is not one of his weaknesses. But I would say that his quick pace definitely benefits Bandito more.
I agree, and especially because MJF was...
You like the eyes.
I mean, this last singles match he had one in December that was very short.
Oh wow, he's strong. Bandito. Gorilla press. Oh, he let him go.
Such opportunity here tonight.
Yeah, I was talking about one-on-one matches. He had one in December against the local talented New York City that was only a couple minutes long. But before that, his last one-on-one match was against Mark Briscoe and he lost. And in that forward match that you were talking about, look at
Bandito, the toe, but he might have gone down face first onto the top of the barricade. He came up clutching that jaw, but nonetheless, MJF down. Just a few moments ago, Bandito, he was looking for the 21 plex on MJF, and MJF on the corner of his eye, he must have spotted it, took himself out of the ring. But Bandito, tremendous range. As we take a look at Bandito's face, it looked like the side of his jaw, maybe the side of his face struck the barricade.
Yeah, it looked like his jaw hit the barricade.
It'll be worth monitoring as this main event match progresses. MJF is again trying to take himself out of the range of the challenger.
I did.
Yeah, if I were MJF, not that I would ever want to be, but I'd do my best to kind of stay away from the ropes to avoid that 21 plex.
MJF wrenching on the arm of Bandito and now attacking it. Remember, MJF has that salt of the earth arm bar in his back pocket. He's avoided very successfully.
This is a very effective top wrist lock. The angle that he's got it at really wrenches against the direction that your shoulder is supposed to go.
We saw in the battles with Hechicero in 2025, Bandito.
Oh, you're in here, are you?
Yeah.
What you doing in here?
I'm live.
You do what?
I'm live.
Oh, okay, bye.
Targeting that arm of Bandito.
No one's watching it.
The injury to the left shoulder.
Well, then I would hang up.
Better back half of the year, Brian. You know that injury.
That means they're boring. You're boring.
It's almost over.
Go away quickly.
They don't go away quickly at all. And I've seen Bandito when he does his warm-ups before the matches. He's always using
The Jet Speed Cowboys.
shoulder rotation exercises. Stuff that you would do in PT. I know it's something who separated my shoulder several times.
Brian, if you know that fact, we have to imagine that MJF knows that fact as well.
Well, that assumes MJF is paying attention to anybody but himself.
MJF just disrupted the balance of Bandito, unceremoniously landing on the top rope and mocking Bandito and Brody King.
Oh, the Macarena?
So the former AEW World Tag Team Champions enjoyed a brief moment of levity a few times during their reign, and now Bandito enjoying a moment as well. Right hand to the jaw of the champion. Now Hammer throw attempted. MJF put on the brakes.
Bandito's going to be at the big event back in March.
Kick to the, I'm not sure if it's the arm or the jaw, but either way, a shoulder breaker now. MJF, the game plan is evident. Attack the arm of Bandito.
Really smart game plan.
Lateral crash, and Bandito. Surprisingly late kick out as the AEW World Championship title main event match continues from Phoenix.
This unrivaled league is unprecedented, unmatched, unconventional, unmissable.
Bandito trying to fight off MJF despite the injury to Bandito's left shoulder.
And MJF, despite those huge forearms from Bandito, look, he's biting his arm.
He's biting.
Slapping at his shoulder.
Bandito,
So strong is Bandito.
and MJF, you can see kicking.
Oh shit.
Tremendous strength by Bandito.
We've gotten to know Bandito so well over the past year. We've met his family. We've seen him go through the injury struggles with his shoulder. And this AEW crowd is really getting behind him.
We have seen the highs and lows for Bandito throughout 2025. He ended it on a high note, but now has an opportunity to reach heights that just were a few weeks ago unimaginable for Bandito to become the first man to simultaneously hold the AEW World Championship and the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Including the diamond ring too, I think.
Swing and a miss by MJF. Bandito comes through.
Again.
Oh, can he press him with that injured shoulder? He can.
Oh shit!
The left arm with the right arm only drives down the champion. And now Bandito
He held him
21 plex.
with one hand
Tries to
as
avoid
a gorilla press.
elbow into the jaw of Bandito. And the stop on the arm. And MJF looking for salt of the earth, but instead Bandito. The roll-up was tight. MJF was able to escape. Bypass. Sends MJF to the floor. Bandito on the move. Bandito takes flight.
But did you see how he landed on his left arm? I know that's his
Mexico.
But at this point in a match as big as this, I'm not sure I'd be taking those kind of risks. Look at this.
Bandito did come down on his left side, but now coming up with the advantage on the incumbent AEW World Champion MJF. Bandito needs to press the pace at this point if he hopes to dethrone MJF.
He's gonna.
And he looks to do exactly that as MJF slinking over the barricade.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second, Bandito. What's Bandito?
He's over the barricade.
Bandito.
But he doesn't care.
Get him in the ring.
Frog splash.
Riding the wave of adrenaline, of momentum, and perhaps just moments away from claiming the AEW World Championship.
Look at this.
That was nice.
MJF, in his mind, he had to think there is no way that Bandito can cover that distance. But Bandito continues to shock and amaze.
Yeah, MJF thought he was safe. Oh, but MJF right back to the arm. I think Bandito spent too much time on the floor. He needed to get MJF directly in the ring after that dive.
Bandito, though, fighting back is the boot to the face of MJF. Trying to kneel out for
Corkscrew plancha?
no! Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, the AEW World
There might have been a corkscrew plancha. Poison Rana.
The challenger tonight on Dynamite. Maximum Carnage, our main event.
Code Red.
Narrow escape for the champion.
We were a split second away from having a new AEW World Champion.
But MJF survived not only the first work on Rana, but the Code Red as well. Tremendous combination by
I'm very sure Rana is the Poison Rana, right?
As disgusting of an individual as he may be, is Triple Tough.
One thing you can't discount is MJF's toughness, to your point, Excalibur.
The 21 suplex or whatever.
21
Plex. Oh, his arm.
Could not wrench MJF over with the suplex. Instead, the arm given out and MJF to the ropes. High boot to the jaw, Bandito. Bandito seems stunned by that one. Now to the
Heat Seeker.
the Heat Seeker. This is how he defeated Samoa Joe at World's End. This is how he stole the AEW World Championship. Bandito is ready for it. MJF not ready. The cutter.
Two.
Now the lateral press in. Well, it was a parallel press, but still, Bandito able to kick out.
Great conversion from that cutter into the pin by
He
MJF.
looks like a starfish, MJF.
He kicked out using his right arm, which is something to note.
That left arm has been the target all match long by our AEW World Champion, MJF. MJF not only looking to weaken Bandito's arm for the salt of the earth, MJF's Fujiwara armbar, but also to diminish the efficacy of the 24
Again Heat Seeker.
Bandito's preferred finishing attack.
And just to diminish Bandito's power in general. I mean, we've seen how many times how strong Bandito is.
Heat Seeker once again inflated MJF. Tried for the cutter. A second time, Bandito.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You gonna take too long. Oh! I think even Bryce Rensburg is like, I think even Bryce Rensburg even wants him to win. Like, that's how Bryce Rensburg, looked like Bryce Rensburg was upset that, that MJF, kicked out. Meow meow.
Lands on his feet, mid-dazed, Bebop's owing to the ropes, and Code Red attempted.
Oh.
To his feet, MJF. Small package, two. No, Bandito breaks free over the top, sunset flip. Bandito's turn, two. MJF tells, two. No, Bandito reverses. MJF reverses again. Bandito back, two.
Oh, that was close. Come on.
Bandito, the pump kick into the jaw. The gut wrench, he's got MJF up, could be. The knee, it is MJF out on his feet. Bandito.
Time for the 21 plex and then get a 2 count, right?
Coming off the top with the 21. He's got it. But he could not complete the bridge, Brian. Couldn't keep the bridge.
Yeah, kick out. Yeah, he's gonna kick out.
I wonder if even in just doing that German, he heard it worse.
Bandito makes the crawl, drinks the arm on the chest. Two.
Ah, but then he grabbed the arm.
Seizes on the arm. Salt to the earth. Center of the ring. Bandito attempting to roll onto that right hip to alleviate
He's in the middle of the ring, too.
But MJF flattening it out. This is disastrous for the challenger. Bandito attempting to make the crawl to the rope to force the break. Oh, MJF has that on tight. Oh, but still back. Releases. Oh, the Florida. Oh, no. He's doing the yes lock. The lapel lock. The lapel lock is cinched in.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's giving him the FU.
Submit. He will not relent. MJF, though. Keeps applying pressure. Reaches back. See, there's a nerve that runs from your shoulder to your neck. Oh, no. Look at Bandito's arm.
One.
He goes low. And that is it.
Here is your winner. And still all Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
My jerk-off friend, MJF.
Bandito goes unresponsive. The referee forced to end the match.
What happened to 3 strikes and you're out? Not 1 strike. Alright. This is the end of... Hold on.
Bandito continues to make a case for himself as one of the best bell-to-bell wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. But the man that still has control,
Oh yeah, he has a microphone.
now also has control of the microphone.
That was a pretty good match. No cheap shots, no nothing. Well, the eye poke, but still. No, like, weapons. You gonna shake hands? No, he's too much of a prick to shake his hand.
Bandito, when they said you were going to be an AEW world champion,
You might be one day, but not at my expense.
but after wrestling you, it seems very apparent they're right.
Fair show of sportsmanship by MJF.
Bandito, as much as it pains me to admit this, you're going to be a world champion one day. In all elite wrestling. Which,
Shit.
unfortunately, means I have to do this.
Oh! He beat him up. After a good match. Oh, he's gonna try to take off the mask. Where's Brody King? There we go. Brody King gonna turn his back on Bandito for not winning. Nah.
As luckily, Brian, Brody came there to intervene, to protect the mask, to protect the humiliation of Bandito by MJF.
Brody King and Bandito like brothers. Even before they formed a tag team, even before they got here to AEW.
Bandito, an incredible performance here tonight, but
Yeah, that's about it.
And fans coming up this Saturday, Maximum Carnage continues on Collision, including the AEW World Trios Championship, the Ops, taking on Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed. We will see you Saturday night on TNT and HBO Max.
Alright, please like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in my next video.
Among lifelong friends
Peace.
who compete to embarrass each other.